My throat hurts a little bit. It's a little bit hoarse. Okay, I know, that was pretty bad, but you don't need to be a naysayer about that. But hey everyone, Lana here, back with some more things on the internet, and what do you call a slutty horse? Well, a horse. Hor. You get it. So Gold Ship. Do you know which is her favorite game? Halo. But yeah, because we're gonna be checking out a vid here today called Gold Ship Has an Entire Family of Maniacs by Yomi Glazer. And I don't know super much about Gold Ship family. I do know that his father is called like the terrorist of the race course, and some of the other siblings are really crazy as well. And there seems to be something running in that family, literally running, when they decide to run. And I just find it so funny that Goldship and the entire like family is so wild. And I think that is just very, very funny. And you could say it is golden. Whatever float their boat, or at least Goldship. So let's jump right into this and have ourselves a little look. So here we are with Goldship Has an Entire Family of Maniacs. And I'm excited for this because it is so fun, because I haven't really cared much about horses until I started to play Uma Musume. And it's kind of fun because I grew up many years of my life in my youth on a farm, and we did have horses. We had one big ass fucking horse called Bengan, which is like, I would call a dummy or something like that almost. Big dummy or something like that. He was like this huge ass fucking workhorse, you know, one of those big farm horse, like no race horse, but you could put a plow on it and they would just go forever. And he was a very quirky horse, because I remember my dad telling about this and this damn horse, how he would go in and grab a dog toy, like one of these ropes, and go and spank the other horses with it. And then, of course, if that toy was in a different field, because, you know, we had different fields, like a couple months there, then months there, he would actually break through, get the toy, and then just walk back again, like, can't just leave my toy, you know? He was a very quirky horse, and I feel with that when I'm seeing stuff like Goldship and the maniac things Goldship do in the games and stuff like that. Because, yeah, horses can be very quirky and very, very funny. So, let's jump right into this and have ourselves a little look.
Man, if I tell you that Goldship's family is entirely insane, like that would be an understatement to their family. Because every single horse in Goldship...
Man, they all look very cool, you know? I mean, I think Goldship is the one that looking kind of like... she looking. If you just saw her, like, no knowledge, and like, oh, she look nice. That would look very like, oh, the one with glasses look definitely a little bit psycho, and Stay Gold looks very tired. Then you know the truth behind them.
Goldship family have their unique quirks and temperament that rivals Goldship entirely. So today, we're gonna talk about Goldship's family, starting with their father, Stay Gold, and then we're gonna talk about all of the family members that have appeared in Uma Musume Pretty Derby.
Pretty Derby. Now that's a giga chat right there. Holy moly! My God, that dude.
So we can start talking about Goldship's family without talking about their father, Stay Gold. So Stay Gold was born on March 24th of 1994 at Shirao Town, Hokkaido, Japan, whose father was Sunday Silence and mother was Golden Sash.
Sunday Silence, born 86, like me! I am that old. Holy moly. Golden Sash. Sunday Silence. Both of those names sounds very familiar.
So Stay Gold was known as the terrorist of the racehorse because he would often run in a zigzag pattern to, you know, just brake check other horses and make other horses abruptly stop, which would cause their jockey to fall over.
Man, that is Dude, considering the speed and the weight of the horses, because horses, if you haven't actually been in front of a horse in real life, yeah, you can see like, oh, they seem pretty big, but when you actually stand in front of a horse, they are pretty darn big. And it kind of freaks you out a little bit because, you know, we're not talking just that they are big. They are heavy, they have lots of muscles. And then you have this fucking horse zigzagging to brake check other. Oh my lord. And I do love a detail that they have, as you can see here, in Uma Musume, when you do the race and you have the cameras and everything, you get to see like a long shot and then a close up, like they have in real life. I think that is a very cool detail and stuff like that.
Causing the jockey and the horse serious injuries. One of the greatest examples of this happening was in the 2001 Kyoto Daishoten, where Stego was raced against Teamo Pro and NTR, which is Narita Top Road. At the final length of the race, where the finish line was just in sight, Stego decided to essentially brake check Narita Top Road, causing Narita Top Road to abruptly stop and causing his jockey to fall off, causing him like very serious injuries.
Oh god.
And that incident somewhat traumatized Narita Top Road because it actually took Narita Top Road a month to recover from the incident before he could race professionally. The only thing that was good about that race was my go Teamo Pro winning the race and Stego getting disqualification.
Bad horse. I feel so bad. Oh god. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised if the horse would get traumatized as well. Like, you know, like, oh no, I don't want to race. Because, yeah, I guess, and yeah, imagine falling off at that speed. Oh, and then, not only that, the risk of getting a horse run over you, that's gotta hurt.
Stego was also very notable in just kind of randomly smelling his own feces, and after smelling his own feces, he would cry and then proceed to smell his own feces again.
I like it. Smell. It's like a oh my! It is like when you're smelling something so bad, but oh my god! And then it smell again, just like, did I really smell that, or am I? But though at least I'm not smelling my own feces. Not at this stage. I don't know how I will do that. Maybe I do that when I'm older. You know, when I'm like 90 years old, let a retirement home, and I don't remember my name, but I remember my butthole is somewhere. I had no idea. Oh my god. Yeah, that sounds like... My god. I can't wait until we can get Stay Gold globally.
What the fuck? What's this horse has gained a sentient... He's basically a masochist. Stego also bit Special Week's tail, making Special Week cry. And this actually was represented in the anime where Special Week cried after a race. The reason Special Week cried at that race was because Stego bit his tail, and not because Special Week lost.
No. Dude, that would have been so fun to see in anime. Stego biting Special Week's tail. Oh my god, that would have been that. I would have loved that. Hey, you see about Shump. Oh my god, Dream Year, like her anime, like looking really cool, but also really freaky. It looked like someone like, oh no, to not make sure my weekend is bad, someone need to die, and that's you. Too bad. I guess I'm gonna get from dream work. No, probably not.
So you think Stego was a freaky horse? I mean, take a look at his children. So Dream Journey was born on February 24th of 2004 at Hokkaido, Japan. Dream Journey, who was the son of Stego and Oriental Art, and also the grandchild of Major McQueen. So he already comes from...
I love the McQueen. Oh god. And yeah, I do remember that learning that why the fuck do I have some crap over here? What's going on? Probably from my headset. But yeah, that the McQueen is like grandpa. And that is one reason why Goldship is messing with McQueen, because it's like, you know, grandparent and grandchild messing around and stuff like that, which is really funny.
A very good pedigree. And he's actually the first of Stay Goat's child that has won a G1 race. He won the Nakayama, and I hope I don't butcher this, Asahi High Futurity Stakes, which is reserved for fruit-bed 2-year-old horses. Although his record was not as remarkable as other of Stay Goat's children, like Orfevre or even Goldship himself, his temperament was what made him so goddamn famous. So Dream Journey had a notoriously bad temper. Kenshi Ikazoe, one of the jockeys that had rode on Dream Journey before, said that Dream Journey attacks with the intent to kill.
Oh my god!
And Kenji Ikazoe wasn't like, you know, just the run-of-the-mill normal-ass jockey. He was a famous jockey that was known to handle bad temperament horses.
Yeah, Orfevre you have there. Current Sean, Blast One Piece. Okay, that is a... Blast One Piece sound like a good-ass fucking name. And Durandal. Man, I hope we get to see them. But the fact that the fucking horse went in for intention to kill, that's what gets me. Can you imagine a horse? Horses in general, like, if anything, they try to escape danger, you know? Or like, if they get cornered, they of course can kick and stuff like that. They can bite pretty bad as well, for that matter. But the fact is, like, this horse is like, my intention in life is to fucking kill you. What? And then you're gonna ride that horse.
His temperament was so bad that even a prestigious jockey like Yutaka Take, whom has rode of like just the cream of the crop horses, which include Kita-san Black, Major McQueen, Ogre Cap, Silent Suzuka, Special Week, and Super Creek,
Smart
and
Falcon.
Deep Impact, just to name a few.
Damn, lots of this is like in the game as well. Oh yeah, that is a pedigree for sure.
Even he said that Dream Journey was too much to handle because of his temperament. He couldn't ride on that horse. Like, his temperament was so bad that during travels, he needed to be sedated. If he wasn't sedated, he would just freak the fuck out. So Dream Journey was just seeking out blood. He was out for vengeance for whatever reason. Maybe his trainer mishandled him, but he seemed to have a hatred for human beings, and he is out to kill. But Dream Journey wasn't a slouch either. He actually had 3 G1 wins to his name.
So when I say that, Dream Journey looked like someone that would kill you for... I did not even think about that until now, that I was just joking, but apparently that is the case. They would probably kill me. God. Ooh, a McKinnon. Oh my god. Long ass race.
Name. So, you know, he can kick all the people he wants, but he also win matches. Despite his temperament, he still was a very famous horse, and he still was the first of Stay Gold's children that has won a G1 race.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about Orfevre, who is equally as kick-ass and equally as of an asshole as Goldship himself. Orfevre was born on May 14 of 2008 in the Shiroi Farm. Oh my god, I am butchering this name.
Shiroi Farm.
At Shandai Corporation. So Orfevre was a remarkable horse. He won 6 G1 races in his entire career.
Damn.
And he actually, like Ogre Cap herself, ended on with a win in an Armakinan, and then he just fuck off. He just retired, basically. So he...
I love that trot as well. And you know what to say. You should quit when you're on the top. You should, you know... You won the big race at the end. You know, I'm done. I'm gonna go home.
And then retire like Ogre Cap, so absolutely a badass. But what we're gonna talk about is, although he has a bad temper, he isn't like, you know, as bad as Dream Journey, but he has a very weird quirk that he inherited from his father, Stay Gold. So for whatever reason, Stay Gold had, you know, a habit of smell his own feces, crying, and then proceeded to smell it again. Somehow this habit has been passed on to his son, Orfevre. Like, it passed on to his son only to Orfevre, and not to Goldship or Dream Journey. He was known to throw jockeys off after a race, you know, just like, you know, attach the package or somewhat. It's such a weird thing that every single one of Stay Goat children has a temperament issue. Dream Journey, of course, coming straight out of the womb, basically, with the intent to kill, or very just casually throwing jockeys off. Well, the next horse that we're gonna talk about has a surprisingly good temper. I mean, well, in comparison to his other relatives.
I just imagine Dream Journey now when they said like it was in the womb ready to kill, like Dream Journey coming out like an alien, the scene where like, oh my god, we gotta have that in a race. Like, are you insane? Oh, Phenomeno. Like, I like her design. I like the hat. That's a very cool hat.
Okay, so next we're gonna talk about Phenomeno. Well, that's how I pronounce his name. His name is actually Phenomeno.
Freak!
He was born in 2009, April 20th. Father of course, Stay Goat. So Phenomeno was actually he was a quiet kid of the goat chip family. Actually, he was said to be the most normal horse out of the goat chip family.
Most normal.
And he actually had a good temperament, but he didn't really have a good relationship with his sibling, especially with Goat Chip and Orfevre. So in the 2014 Tenno show, for whatever reason, I mean, it's just Goat Chip stuff, you know. Goat Chip was trying to intimidate Phenomeno by making a guttural growl. So it was like a scare tactic.
Oh my.
Maybe Phenomeno was just a punching bag of the entire family. Yeah, but that didn't work because Phenomeno won that race. And Goat Chip got 7th place in that race. So fuck you, Goat Chip. He had a notoriously bad relationship with Orfevre when they was living in the same station, where Phenomeno would try to actually intimidate Orfevre. Orfevre would just reply back with a kick to his fence. Phenomeno actually won a total of 2 G1 races and 3 G2 races. He is by no means one of the most successful Stay Goat's children, but it seems like the champion mentality was always running in the family, because every single one of the notable Stay Goat's children has won a G1 race. Phenomeno was definitely the quiet one of the family, but he is by no means a slouch.
Oh god, I love how like Phenomeno is like such a chill horse compared to, well, whatever this is. But I will say, this is a reason why Gold Chip is my favorite character, because I just love the utter chaos of her. Just the very fact that she's just such a wild, and like the opening video, you know, when you see like all the different scenes and stuff, and in one scene you have literally Gold Chip just staring at you, like in the camera, like, wow.
We can't end this video without talking about Gold Chip. We all know Gold Chip, the quirky ass racehorse that constantly tries to kick its trainer. Gold Chip actually caused his real life trainer Naosuke Sugai so much stress that he began to have hair loss. So Gold Chip was one of the 2 of Stay Goat's children that has gone to the prestigious race in France called the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. I hope I didn't butcher that name, so I'm gonna just give you a
Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. Well, that sounds very French.
AI voiceover of that.
Prix de l'Arc de
That is French. Prix de... Oh yeah, the X is quiet, I assume.
Triomphe.
So, you know, in just typical Goat Chip fashion, he came into the field and then he decided to put on a show for the audience. He was ore farming before ore farming was invented, and it was by a horse. And did he won that race? Absolutely fucking not. He got 14th place, and people were saying that, you know, it was just a trip to France and Goat Chip wasn't even entirely giving a shit. He was just like, oh my god, a new environment? Yeah, I'll just chill. Like, Goat Chip is literally a homo sapien in a mammal's body. And do I even need to talk about the 12 billion yen incident that Goat Chip has made? So this happened in 2015 exactly June 28th of 2015 at the Takarazu Kinen in Hanshin, and he was the crowd favorite. He was the favorite by a mile, with a total number of bets totaling an amount of 12 billion yen. Goship was ready. Goship was locked and loaded, locked into winning that race until he got into the gates, and then he just started freaking out. Got on his fucking hind legs, trying to smash the door down. I don't know if he was panicking, but he was definitely not ready for the race. And when the gates opened, he let's just call he got the equivalent of a late start.
Yeah. Oh,
and he got 15 plays. I bet you, you know, I bet you a lot of people were crying that day. And Goship himself, for the first time, remorseful for his trainer after the race when he was going back to the stalls. He wasn't really having it. He wasn't ready to look at his trainer in the eyes. You know, there's a famous picture of him just, I don't know, side-eyeing the trainer, you know, just not able to look into the trainer's eyes. And I feel like that is the one and only time that Goship has truly felt remorse for his trainer. Goship is just a quirky little asshole, but everyone loves him because he's a quirky little asshole, and he literally acts like a human. Yeah, Goship is definitely my favorite out of the Stay Gold's children.
Yeah,
but,
it is
you know,
amazing.
It's nice to just go on a deep dive to know about all of Stay Gold's children and how each of them is like equally weird and equally fascinating for me to learn about as well.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed this video about all of Stego's children, or just in general, like Goship's like family tree. Thanks for watching, guys. Man, horse.
Oh my god. Seriously, this is fascinating to learn about because before this I knew about like the names, and I heard that the gold, like Stay Gold, like was very evil, so to speak. But seeing more about it is really funny, and it is so wild how much of personality these horses have. You know, it is so fucking fun, and seeing just Goldship itself, like Goldship is such an gremlin. It's literally gremlin energy just pumped into this horse, and this horse has just turned into an art form, and that's amazing. And as I said, it's like aura farming before aura farming was a thing. That's pretty badass. Amazing stuff. Oh my god, yeah, that was good. This is really fun. And of course, links to the real video and channel will be in the description. Go there, support them, and learn more about horses, because it is interesting. And I will be back with more things here, so thank you everyone. See you later, and I'll continue super great day.